Going to try a little video to try and help my friends in the guitar forum in the beginners jams. I've never done this before, so bear with me. It's all in this particular discussion's all in C minor, but you can transpose it obviously. And we're going to be just looking at two strings. So there's your C minor chord there in the top part of your pentatonic scale on your first string and your second string. Your main first sort of riff, if you like, or notes that you would possibly learn would be of the C minor pentatonic. But we're just going to concentrate on the first and second string. I think I put messages up before about looking at the intervals. What I found is an easy way to maybe remember a couple of easy things. When you've got this position here in your pentatonic scale, you'll notice that there's 2 frets in between the 2 notes that I'm trying to finger with my other 2 fingers there. And there's the same on this string here. So you've got, with these, the 2 frets here of a gap, and then you've got, with these 2 frets as a gap. Now either side of this, if you move up to this note here, it's only one. When you go to the next part of the scale working up the neck, it's only 1 fret of a difference on both strings. So your notes would be the first part that was showing you. Then when you move up here, it's only 1 fret of a difference, and you get. So this is all part of still part of your C minor. Your C minor pentatonic, sorry. You're just moving up to a different position, but we're only talking about these 2 strings. So you've got the middle part of this, because it's it's got 2 frets of a difference in between the 2 notes, but when you move up to the next position, it's only 1 fret of a difference. And the thing that's easy to remember is when you move down, it's also 1 fret of a difference. If you can see where I'm coming from here. So the notes on your C minor pentatonic are in that position with the 2 frets of a difference between the notes. And when you move up, changing your pinky on that note to your first finger on that note, it's only 1 fret you're missing out. So it's on both strings. So, or 1 fret missing out, 2 frets, back to the 1 fret jump, if you like, if that makes sense. So the backing track in C minor, if I was to just do something just using those notes, let me see if I can get this going. The interesting thing is, if you can remember the fairly straightforward space of 2, and either side of it it's a space of 1. This might seem a bit complicated, I don't know. But when you take it from here, that's a C note, which is the 8th fret on the first string. If you take it down to the octave down, it's the C note on the 5th fret on the 3rd string. It'll be the same pattern, if you like, on the next 2 strings. So it's a gap of 2, a gap of 2, and then if we move it up here, it's a gap of 1, gap of 1, and moving it down this way, again it's a gap of 1 and a gap of 1. And what you're actually getting there is, possibly when you move into this position for your scale, I'm sorry for not too clear in what I'm doing, it's new for me, but I'm just trying to help. When you go to this part here, part of that, one of those scale patterns, it would be get to the third and fourth string, it's that same shapes and intervals, if you like, between the notes. So it's a gap of 2, gap of 1, so you could basically do a run. You're now using that same simple concept as to how to memorise the positions. You could go from and that would all just, it's the same notes, you're just playing an octave less, so opposed to do that same kind of thing that I've done there. I don't know if that will be any use to you, just thought I would do it. I did say I would try and do a video, so this is a first for me, so please laugh all you like, I'm just trying to help. Hope that may be of use to you. You can give it a try.